Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Atlanta Magic Night. Are you ready for some magic tonight? All right, I'm your host, Joe Turner. We have a really big show for you this evening. I just want to open by saying thank you all for being here to help us celebrate. We will not go down into the sentimental paths until maybe at the end we'll talk about some things. But right now, let's just get this show off and running. I'd like to introduce you to the man behind this show, the man whose idea is responsible for the last 11 years of the show. He is a performer of experience, a performer of humanity, a performer of depth, and a heck of a lot of fun. What a great man. Please put your hands together for my friend and the co-producer of Atlanta Magic Night, Mr. Mark Johnson.
Thank you very much. Are we on, Michael? No. I turned it off? No, it's on. Wonderful. Technology has always driven this show. So, my name is Mark Johnson, and I'm a mind reader and mentalist. That means I can tell you what you're thinking. Now, anytime I tell somebody that I'm a mind reader, they immediately start thinking black thoughts. that I'm going to reveal something secret or something that's embarrassing. Nothing could be further from the truth. I'm not going to reveal anything embarrassing unless it happens to be hysterically funny. And second of all, people think about the occult, dark magic, black magic, and it's nothing like this. It's very light and carefree, right after the goat sacrifice. So what I want to do is start out with just a little mind reading, and I'm going to ask you to come up here and help me. And what is your name? Kim. Hey, Kim, I'm Mark. This is the audience. I have a copy here of a current business magazine, okay, and it's ads and editorial and ads and pictures. What I want you to do is to take the magazine and turn to any page with a story on it. You know, it's got writing, like one of those. And pick out a nice long word. Don't tell me what it is, just a good long word. Well, it would be several syllables long. Okay. You know. Okay. Got one? I'll take the magazine. You remember the word. If you don't remember the word, we're both in big trouble. So remember the word. Concentrate on the word. Does it start with a T? What's it start with? E. You get what you pay for. It's the last night, for God's sakes. Come on. E. E. Concentrate now. I may not have it completely right, but tell everybody what your word is.
The word is autonomous.
Economist. Thank you very much. You know, it's a funny thing. People are very predictable. This has been up here since you started arriving. And I predict that some of you have already taken your phone out and double-checked my addition. I won't ask you to identify yourself. It would just be embarrassing. Now, what I'm going to do first is make a prediction. I won't tell you what it is. It's my prediction. Okay. We're going to create 3 random numbers and add them together. So we'll start out with, you can help me and you don't have to get up. How's that? Pick a number, 7, 8, or 9. 9. 4, 1, or 6. 5, 2, or 1. 1, 5, or 4. 1, 1, or 3. All right, 96,543. Now, Carol, without getting up, you don't have to get up. Can you see the board? All right, because there was a glare on it. 7 or 8? 4 or 1? 2 or 1? 1 or 5? 1 or 1? Ha. And I'll put in the last ones. That was 8, 4, 1, 1, and 1. Now, somebody's got a calculator that can help me add these up together, but 3 and 1 is 4 and 1 is 5. 4 and 5 is 9 and 1 is 10. Carry the 1. 5 and 1 is 6. And 2 and 8 and 1 is 9. 6 and 1 is 7 and 4 is 11. A wonderful word, letter. 9 and 1 is 10, and 7 is 17, and 8 is 25. So our 3 random numbers that you chose added up to 251,905. Now, like I said, people are predictable. But first, you also know that I made a prediction before we started this. But you're predictable. How predictable are you? Well, let's see. It's the 25th year. It's the 19th day. It's the 5th month. 251905. Back in the late 50s, early 60s, on a TV show in London, there was a young man named Uri Geller who appeared on the TV show. And what he did on that TV show to kick off his career was hold a metal spoon out and very softly massage it, and it bent. Well, this both delighted and shocked the magic community and people in general, because he toured the world bending metal and doing other minimalism effects. Uri Geller. He was on the Johnny Carson show and he couldn't do it. But he did it a lot of other places. He would hold up a teaspoon, gently massage it, and the metal would bend. How did he do it? Was he psychic? Well, a lot of people wondered that. And one of the groups of people that wondered that was the CIA. This is a true story. If you want to look it up, you can go to Google and look up Uri Geller, CIA, and you will find a copy of a declassified report. Right here is a picture of what they did is they put him in a soundproof room at CIA headquarters, well, actually Bell Labs in New Jersey. And somebody else would be in another room and would focus on a picture, and he would try to duplicate it. Here's one of the target pictures. A bunch of grapes. Let's see if the next page has got it. Here's what Uri Geller drew. A bunch of grapes. He even signed it. But what I want to do tonight is try to duplicate what Uri Geller did and show you a picture and try to draw a picture of what you're thinking. I need you to come up here and help me. Don't feel left out, people on the back row. Lots going to happen later tonight. And your name is?
Kyle.
Kyle, how are you? Good to see you.
Good.
Have a seat. Stand right here. Well, I showed you the pictures, and I want you to hold it up right here and say stop. Stop.
Oh, so stop. Okay.
Focus on that picture. Don't say what it is.
All right.
You got it? All right. My job is to not kick over the easel. I was warned about that earlier. You'll get up there and look like an idiot. All right. Concentrate on your picture. Well, it's not a bunch of grapes. I think I got it. I may not. What was the picture?
It was a heart with an arrow through it.
A heart with an arrow through it. Like that one? Thank you. Well, those are two of my favorite effects. And I'm going to show you one more and not knock over the easel. I went to a small college in Georgia called LaGrange College. And while I was at LaGrange College, I had three things happen that I really was proud of. I was editor of the yearbook, editor of the school newspaper a different year, and I passed Math 103. Passing Math 103 was my major victory in college. But my professor was someone who loved numbers and taught it well. I was a dunce, but I do remember some of the things he taught us. And I'd like to show you one of those things tonight. Now, what I need is for somebody to, or you can all shout out and I'll see if I pick up one, a number between 30 and 99. 34. Is that all right with everybody? I randomly selected number 34. $34. Eight, 11, 14, and 1 adds up to 13, 2, 7, 12. 3, 16, 9, and 6, 10, 5, 4, and 15. Now, if you're going to do it that way, you ought to be able to do it this way. 8, 13, 3, and 10, 11, 2, 16, and 5, 14, 7, 9, and 4, and 1, 12, 6, and 15. But, thank you. Once you start, it's hard to stop because 8, 2, 9, and 15 is 34. 1, 7, 16, and 10 is 34. This quadrant adds up to 34. So does this one. So does that one. And so does that one. But don't stop until you're through. 8, 10, 15, and 1 is 34, and that's worth a hell of a lot more than a C- in Math 103. We've had a great time. Thank you for supporting Atlanta Magic Night. I look forward to the rest of the show. You're going to have a great time. Thank you very much, everybody.
Keep it going for Mark Johnson. Amazing. What kind of tech? Do we need to make some tech? All right, very good. Well, that's fine. While we're making some adjustments between acts, he has alluded to the fact that sort of the elephant in the room. I will address it now. Yes, tonight is our farewell for now finale show to our monthly run. And so we will no longer be here every month. However, do not despair, because we are holding on to the name of the show, and it is our expectation and our invitation from the venue to do some pop-up shows. So we will be back. It'll just be a little bit longer between, but absence makes the heart grow fonder, and we will test that hypothesis. So I can't thank you enough for being here. How we doing? Well, I'm just looking for the opportunity to. We're good? All right. And I don't want to jump the gun. All right. Our next performer is a familiar face. He has been a crowd favorite on our stage. He's no stranger to this venue or any of the other venues he's been at, performing for corporations, the Fortune 500, brands and companies you would recognize. He is currently the recent president of the local ring or chapter of the International Brotherhood of Magicians, the Georgia Magic Club, IBM Ring 9, where he was also elected Greater Atlanta Magician of the Year twice. So give him a big round of applause for that. I'm just saying, this kid's no slouch. I think he might be going places. Right now, he's going on this stage. Put your hands together for Steve Langston.
All right. I need everybody to do this. Everybody do this. Everybody do this. Everybody do this. And I want you to squeeze, right? Now, everybody do as I do. You ready? Everybody do this. All right, let's start the show, yeah? All right. Okay, tonight, you all will witness the impossible. Moments of wonder, pure astonishment, and me avoiding carbs after 8 p.m. But first, a little bit of liquid courage. Cheers. Woo! Now I'm ready to start the show, yeah? All right, I can't tell you guys how honored I am to be here at the final Atlanta Magic Night. Big thanks to Joe and Mark for having me out, and also for the years of just killing it on the magic scene in Atlanta. Let's give them a quick round of applause. I'm also very happy to be back here at the Red Light Cafe. I believe this is my 4th time performing here. It's always such an amazing audience. You know, being a magician, you never really know what you're getting into when you book a show at a new place. Recently, I did a gig in, let's say, a questionable part of town. And as I was walking to the venue, I saw a guy spot me from across the street, and he pulled out a handkerchief a lot like mine and started coming my way. As he did, he approached me, and he said, "Give me all the money in your wallet." Okay, I know the drill. I did as I was told, gave him all the cash that I had into the handkerchief. He did let me keep the empty wallet, though, nice guy that he was. But then he said, "Give me your watch." Ugh, all right. Once again, I did as he asked. I didn't want to get shot. But then he said, "Give me your wedding ring." Oof, that one stung, right? But once he had everything, he walked away. Only he didn't know he was robbing a magician. And not until the moment he turned the corner and discovered that he had nothing, because I still had my ring, I still had my watch, and guess what? I still had my money. All right. You know, since I do still have my money, I want to give a few of you all a chance to win it. Who out there likes money? Nobody? All right, we'll skip the cash giveaway portion of the show. Okay, some of you do like money. All right, this is what we'll do. We're going to play a little game with a few of you. Don't worry, you don't have to put up any money of your own. But I'm going to take my $100 bill, and I'm going to place it inside this envelope, seal it up, and I have 4 others just like it. I'm going to turn my back real quick here and give them a bit of a mix so you guys can't track which one's got my dollar, my 100. All right, now I'm going to tell you about these envelopes before we get started. Obviously, you know one of them does contain my $100 bill. The other 4 contain nothing apart from one of these. This is a Steve Langston commemorative $0 bill. Non-redeemable, non-refundable, all right? Now, the idea of the game is I hopefully will make sure that none of you end up with my $100 bill because, well, I like my money. Just ask anyone that knows me. Now, the way that I hope to do that is by influencing you all with what I have written on the other side of the envelopes. So, we'll start with you, sir. What is your name? Ravi. You can sit right there where you are. I'll tell you all about the envelopes, and then I'll let you choose which one you want. Fair? As I said, each of these envelopes does have something written on it, especially this one. Now, all of the other envelopes do have something written on them, although it isn't something, it's something else, which is in fact something. The question you got to ask yourself is, would I put the money in the envelope that says it has something in it, even though we know they all have something in it, even the ones that don't have something on them? Tell you what, if you don't go for envelope number 1, you might go for the second envelope, which says nothing, which, as I promised, is something, although it's not something, it's something else, which is nothing. Now you got to ask yourself here, would I put the money in the envelope that says it has nothing in it, even though we know they all have something in it, even if it's not the something that you want? Well, if you don't like that envelope, Robbie, you could go for envelope number 3, which says yours. Now everybody likes what's rightfully theirs, but this isn't theirs, it's yours. Now when you read it, you might think it's mine, but when I read it, I think it's yours, and we know it's yours because it says it's yours on the front. That begs the question, though, if this is your envelope, why would I put my money in it? Unless you're reading it, you think it's mine, but we know it's not mine because that one's mine. Now you'll notice mine is much bigger than yours. It's genetics, get over it. Now, the question you got to ask yourself here, Ravi, is would I put my money in the envelope labeled as mine when all you have to do to win it is to ask? Maybe you're reading it, you think it's yours, but we know it's mine, so maybe it's a double bluff. If you don't go for any of the first 4 envelopes, Ravi, you could go for the final envelope, which says sex. Now, sex can be a beautiful word. It could be a sleazy word. It could be an anatomical description, but we know it's a powerful word. It scares some people. I know my wife doesn't like it. Maybe I put sex on an envelope, Robbie, because I know you're not the type of guy who would ask for sex in an open public forum. At least not since the incident. But this is what we'll do. Free choice, Robbie. Do you want something, nothing, yours, mine, or sex? Something. All right. Well, something you shall have, Robbie, because inside this envelope is something valued at nothing. This is a Steve Langston commemorative $0 bill, Robbie. Go ahead and hang on to that. Now, you can keep that $0 bill, Robbie. They double in value every month. So, moving on. Miss, what is your name? Kim. Good news. Sex is still available. Bad news, I'm the one giving it to you. So, free choice. Do you want nothing, yours, mine, or sex? Yours. You want what's yours. Well, doesn't everybody? Inside here, we find another Steve Langston commemorative $0 bill. You can go ahead and hang on to that. Give her a hand. And you, sir, what is your name? Kyle. I've got 3 envelopes left. Go ahead and name the one that you want. Nothing? What's that? Sex. You want sex? All right, I'll give you sex. You're a little far away. I'm good. I'm not that good. But in here we find another Steve Langston commemorative $0 bill. Thank you for playing. And then there were 2. You missed. What is your name? Olivia. I've got 2 left. I've got nothing and mine. That is your choice tonight. I'm sure it's a choice you've had to make many nights before. What I want you to do is get one of them in your mind first. The one you want to choose, just get it in your mind. Would you be impressed if I could tell you I knew exactly which one you were going to choose? You want mine, don't you? You were. Do you guys see how easy this is? Tell you what, I'll give you a chance to change your mind. When you're ready, in a loud, clear voice, name the one you want. Nothing or mine? Ooh, she changed. All right. If you want nothing, I will give you nothing, because inside here is valued at nothing. This is a Steve Langston commemorative $0 bill. Thank you for playing. And that leaves me with mine. Now, you could have all had something tonight if you'd have just been brave enough to ask for what's mine. But no, you wanted something, nothing, yours, or even sex. But no, you left me with one envelope that contains my $100 bill. Thank you very much. Oh, you want me to prove it? All right, well, I can prove it. Because inside this envelope, the one labeled mine, of course the one you could have had, has my $100 bill. All right, now I'm having fun because I still have my money. I hope you guys are having fun too. Thank you. Thank you. You know, as a kid, I was obsessed with toys, right? The latest action figures, board games, that Slinky that never quite made it down the stairs, right? And of course, the #1 most sold toy of all time was created in my childhood in the 1980s, and that, of course, is the Rubik's Cube. It's a perfect puzzle, brilliantly designed, maddeningly difficult, and a great way to make yourself feel like an absolute idiot, right? But it was something else that fascinated me much more. A Rubik's Cube trapped in a bottle. First time I saw this, I couldn't stop wondering, who put it in there? Why did they put it in there? How did they put it in there? And on top of that, it's a mixed up mess. Kind of like the life decisions that led me to be a magician instead of a lawyer, right? But it was that spark of wonder that helped me transition from just toys into the art of magic. Because wouldn't it be an amazing feat to solve a cube trapped in a bottle? But nobody could do that. That would be impossible. So instead, we're going to try something a little bit different. You see, when I was a kid, I had a very special way of solving these things. I'd mix it up, and then I'd peel the stickers off and put them back where they belong. Anybody else do that? That's right. The only problem with that is nowadays, they don't use stickers. So we're going to try something a little bit different. I need the help of somebody out there who has never solved a Rubik's Cube before. Who's never solved a cube? You haven't? Would you mind? What is your name? Dwayne? Wayne, will you come on stage? Give Wayne a quick round of applause. All right, Wayne's making his way up to the stage. Thank you so much, Wayne. You can stand right here for me. Now, Wayne, I will let you mix this cube, but I do have one request. Please do not drop the cube, because at the end of the show, we do want a puzzle and not a bunch of broken pieces of plastic. That'd be terrible. So instead, here, go ahead and keep mixing that for me. Mix it up as much as you'd like. Keep mixing it. And while he's doing that, I'm going to give you guys a quick fun fact. You see, a Rubik's Cube has over 43 quintillion possible configurations. Some of you all right now are saying to yourself, what the hell is a quintillion, right? And that's fair, because this is a number that's so large, you cannot fathom it without the use of an analogy. So think about it this way. If you were to turn that cube 1 time per second into a new configuration every second, it would take us over 1 trillion years to get through all of them, right? So if you were to start at the beginning of time, well, you'd still be putting in unique permutations into that cube as we stand here today. Are you happy that this is mixed? Ooh. Thank you so much. Will you mind stepping the stage left here for me? Beautiful. Now, believe it or not, the world record for solving a Rubik's Cube is just under 4 seconds. Now, it's not my record. I can't do that. So instead, I'm going to try something that I think is a lot more impossible. I'm going to attempt to solve this cube while being blindfolded. Now, when I put this blindfold on, it'd be really great if you all don't get up and leave. That'd be terrible. All right, but let me put the blindfold on here. All right. I'll even hold it up here above my head so that you guys know I'm not peeking down at it or anything like that, okay? Are you guys ready for this? I do need silence so that I can concentrate. Lack of applause is concerning. Let me see here. Oh, I see what, I didn't solve it. Well, what is solving a cube though, Wayne? I mean, really. It's just putting it into one of those mini configurations, just one you recognize, right? I bet you thought I was going for solid colors on every side. Yeah. But what if I told you, Wayne, that I did solve this cube? What if I told you I solved this cube into a configuration that you would recognize because it's been trapped that way for years inside a bottle? No. Let's see if maybe I was able to get at least one side here. Ladies and gentlemen, that is one side of the cube, a perfect match. But not only that, that's 2 sides of perfect match. That's 3 sides of perfect match. That is 4 sides of perfect match. That makes 5, and that makes 6 sides of perfect match. Hang out right here. Hang here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, when you all go home and you tell that story, and you will tell that story, don't forget to mention that I was able to accomplish that all while being completely blindfolded. Oh my God. Sorry about that, Wayne, laundry day. You said you've never solved the cube before, right? I won't make you wear the blindfold. Thank you. But I do want to try something with you. If you wouldn't mind, stand right here in center stage. I'm going to stand right in front of you. In a moment, I'm going to hand you this cube behind your back. You're going to hold it behind your back like me. Then you're going to start to turn it behind your back exactly as I'm turning it here. Do you see how I'm turning it, Wayne? Now, you're a smart guy, Wayne. You know if you turn a cube like that behind your back, you're never going to solve it, right? But trust me, you're just going to hold it behind your back, and you're going to give it some turns, just like this, right? Now, everybody sees a mixed-up cube. He's not going to attempt to solve this thing out in front of himself. If you would, put your hands behind your back. I'm going to actually give you the cube. Oh, that's good. Okay, go ahead and start turning it just like I showed you. Now, I need the audience to count down from 5 to 1. This may not work. Let's go ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop turning the cube, Wayne. If he got this, that would be pretty incredible. I would actually be impressed. I don't know if this is going to work. Wayne, show him the cube. Oh, not quite. That's okay, Wayne. It's the first try behind your back. Actually, that's pretty close. That is pretty close. Give Wayne a round of applause. He heads back to his seat. You know, you guys were all expecting me to solve something, though, I think, right? Unless we do have left. All right. This is a lot of fun. I wish I could just do this for an hour. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time, so I do have time, though, for one more effect. And this is something that I like to call the pink envelope of mystery. I like the sound effects. Now, I call this the pink envelope of mystery for 3 reasons. Reason number 1, it uses a pink envelope. Thank you. Reason number 2, there's a big mysterious question mark on it, right, which is very mysterious. And reason number 3, I'm terrible at naming these things. So I'm going to actually set this down right here in front of you to keep an eye on. Don't need to open it just yet. We'll come back to that in just a moment. I'm going to try to make a connection with a few of you in the audience for this. And I want to make this random. So I've got some paper balls. This is what I'm going to do. In a moment, I'm going to turn my back, and I'm going to throw the paper ball over my head. If it comes near you, please try and catch it. If it lands on the floor, please pick it up. Don't worry, you don't have to come up on stage. I just would like you to stand up where you're at so that I can see who has it in these lights. Fair? We'll start right down the pipe here if we can. Hopefully I don't hit the lights. Go ahead. Anybody got it? How are we looking? All right. Somebody's got it? You can pop that in your pocket. It's a souvenir. We spare no expense. You, sir. A deck of playing cards has 52 playing cards. There's 13 of every suit. There's 4 suits, and they are red cards and black cards. We're going to try to create a card with our minds in the audience. Do you want that card to be a red card or a black card? Black. Perfect. Black cards consist of clubs and spades. Would you like to be a club or a spade? Spade. Wonderful. Give them a round of applause. Want to make this random. Maybe you guys think I'm just an ace at turning around and throwing shit behind my back, but I'm not. So we'll try somebody maybe on this side of the audience this time. If it comes near you, don't duck for cover like they did, okay? Just try and catch it. All right. So somebody? Anybody? Oh, we got one. All right. Thank you. And what is your name? Jill. We have narrowed it down to spades, right? So we've got 13 spades in a deck of cards, going from ace all the way to king. That's number cards and picture cards. Do you want our card to be a number card or a picture card? Free choice. Picture. Picture. Wonderful. That would be either a jack, queen, or king, or I'll give you ace as well. Why not? What would you like it to be? A queen. Wonderful. Give her a round of applause. I've got one more ball. We're going to try to get somebody maybe on this side of the room if we can. I'm going to turn here. Go ahead. Somebody, anybody? Who's got it? Awesome. All right. I've got a very important question for you. It's not going to make sense right now, but trust me, it will. Do you want face up or face down? Face down. Wonderful. Give them a hand. Now, we all made some choices here tonight, and we were able to narrow a deck of cards down to the Queen of Spades. Is that right? If only there was somebody out there with a pink envelope of mission. Ah, sir, I'm so glad you didn't leave at intermission. Thank you. That's right. A pink envelope of mystery. You see, earlier tonight, I had a premonition. Felt so good. After the show, I might have another one. But it led me to put something inside this envelope, and that something is a deck of cards. Because what is a magic show without a card trick? A good one. Who said that? Is that my wife again? That's right, and you guys are never going to believe this. Inside this box, I actually have a Queen of Spades. I know what you're thinking. No, my parents weren't related. Inside this box is a Queen of Spades. Now, you said you wanted face down, right? Yeah. All right, face down it is. This is what we'll do. We'll first pull them out face up. And I'm going to spread through them while you look for the Queen of Hearts, Queen of Spades, we said. And you'll notice, actually, that they're all face up, but you want it face down, and there is one face down card right here. I'll cut it to the face and take it out. Now, if this card is the Queen of Spades, you all are going to go wild. And if it's not the Queen of Spades, you're still going to go wild because you feel bad for me. Fair? Especially if it's close, all right? It doesn't always work. But tonight it did. Actually, save it up, save it up. I've got one last thing, a confession that I need to make to you guys. Kind of lied to you. This wasn't really a card trick. In fact, I didn't even need the deck of cards. If you remember what happened at the beginning, I threw some paper balls out. Some people caught them, some dropped them, but some people caught them, right? If you have a paper ball, I'd like you to stand up where you're at and come to the front of the stage for me if you could. Wonderful. Come on up. Come on up. I'm going to have you stand right here for me. I'm going to have you come in the middle here. Wonderful. Right here in the middle. And Miss, if you could come all the way onto this other side here. Now what I need for you all to do is carefully, without tearing it, unfold those paper balls. Look at them, and then wait for everybody before holding it high above your head. Show them. Ladies and gentlemen, the Queen of Spades. I'm Steve Langston. I hope you all had an amazing night tonight. Thank you so much. You can head back to your seats. Here you go. I'll take that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, keep it going for Steve Langston. Take another bow.
Thank you.
Well played. Unbelievable. All right, folks. We've got lots of show to go, but right now I see empty glasses. I hear stomachs growling. Now is a great time for you to go to the bar, buy another drink, take care of any biological needs you may have, and we'll be back here in 10 minutes. See you shortly.
Hello again. It's my turn to be MC tonight. We have a special guest here I'd like to introduce. He's a native of Atlanta. He is an old friend of mine. I won't say how old he is, but we've known each other for a long time. He's been a friend of the family, and he is the current president of the International Brotherhood of Magicians. So it's with a great deal of pleasure that I introduce my good friend, Mike Dunnigan.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. I will try not to take up too much of your time as I break between great magic shows. I've been president of the IBM now for about 9 months, 10 months, almost 10 months. And there are lots of great things about the job. There are a few things that maybe aren't, but beyond that, it's a lot of great things about the job. But by far, the best thing about the job is I'm empowered as international president by our board of trustees to be able to present citations to organizations and individuals who do and go above and beyond in helping to improve the art of magic and to expose both new magicians and as well as patrons to the art of live magic. Well, even more so, I'm excited to be able to do that tonight for two extremely good friends. Mark, thank you for staying up here. Joe Turner, Joe M. Turner, wherever you are out there, would you come up as well? So I have two citations here. They both say the same thing because I'm lazy, that I would like to read out to everybody so that you guys can share in this with me as well. From the International Brotherhood of Magicians, a presidential citation. By the powers granted to me by the bylaws and standing rules of the International Brotherhood of Magicians, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I hereby issue this presidential citation to Mark Johnson and Joe M. Turner, producers of Atlanta Magic Night. For more than a decade, Atlanta Magic Night has championed live magic in Atlanta, Georgia. Through their hard work, Mark and Joe not only supported hundreds of magicians, but have introduced thousands of patrons to the joy and wonders of live magic. In recognition of your long-standing commitment to the Atlanta magic community and tireless efforts to promote the art of magic, it is my honor to present you both with this presidential citation. Presented May 18, 2025, signed Mike Dunnigan.
Well, thank you. A picture.
I know you're back there.
There we go.
Way to go, guys.
Thank you.
And thank you for everything y'all have done. Really fantastic.
Okay. Thank you, Mike. I'm speechless. Appreciate it. We've had a great time with Atlanta Magic Night. It's not dead. We still own it. And we may be back at the Red Light Cafe in the future for periodic magic shows, but we'll talk about that later. Right now, I want to introduce our next act. He is a native of Atlanta. He's traveled on cruise ships and every other possible way to perform. He's appeared all over the world and sometimes in Florida. Let's give a big hand for Mark Merchant.
Is the mic on? What would a magic show be without a ventriloquist? A good one. No. It was on. It went off. Just talk amongst yourself. Don't take your hand out of the gizmo. I had it turned on. It was on, Mark. It was on? It was a battery from Walmart. What am I going to do? Okay. Perfect, okay. And when he introduced me, the line was, he's performed all over the civilized world and parts of Florida. Please welcome the comedy of two voices in one, Mark Merchant. Perfect. We're ready. Ready. All right. Okay. All right. Don't move your lips. I'm not going to move my lips. Yeah. Sing it from your diaphragm. I don't wear one. You know what I mean. Here we go. Hey, I'm a white boy from Atlanta. You got a black man on your arm. Some get uptight. You know that's right. But we don't see the heart. We get along like brothers. Oh, yeah. We're two peas in a pot. And although we're different colors, yeah, we were made by the same God. Hallelujah! More than man and puppet, we're friends to the end. Oh, yeah. Man, we stick together through good times, thick and thin. Hey, I'm a white boy from Atlanta. You got a black man on your arm. We're here tonight. You know that's right. So, man, let's have some fun. Atlanta Magic Night, final night for now. You having a big time? Say yeah! All right. How you feeling? What? I said, how you feeling? I'll tell you. I feel good. I knew that I would now. I feel good. I knew that I would now. So good. So good. I got you. Hey, Yeah! It's nice to be back at Atlanta Magic Night. It's nice to be black. No, never mind. Tell him your name. Alonzo Jackson. Alonzo Jackson. Yeah. So we're here tonight, to have a little novelty besides the magic. Oh, yeah. My name is Mark Merchant. You are Alonzo Jackson. Yes. And we're going to start out talking about what I do. What do you do? You don't know? No, I talk to myself, and I play with dolls. You realize he's got it backwards. No. I talk to myself and I play with dolls. Yeah, what does that make me qualified to be? A candidate for United States President. Well, notice it's bi-coastal, ladies and gentlemen. We make fun of everything. Right. I'm a ventriloquist. You're what? I'm a ventriloquist. You're a ventriloquist. Ventriloquist. That's what I said. You are a ventriloquist. 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 Say vent, then, trill, quist, ventriloquist, ventriloquist. You did it. I know. You know how? Yeah. See, I mean, I'm a ventriloquist. What do? I make you talk, and I don't move my lips. Really? Would you quit touching me, man? You look at the, you speak to the audience. Yeah. You will speak, and I won't move my lips. Is that how you do ventriloquism? Yeah. I don't move my lips. Yeah, and you talk. So, if I don't move my lips and you don't move your lips, they don't know where the hell the sound is coming from. Wow. I'm a native Atlantan. I was born right down the street at Grady Hospital, October the 3rd, 1954. I'm a Grady baby. October the 3rd, nothing happened. Nothing happened, and they called it Mark Merchant. My mother is a Grady nurse, 94 years old, kept her nursing license until she was 89. It's true, yeah. She was working at Grady Hospital. She was carrying me in her belly, and she went into labor 1 week early, walking up a flight of stairs at Grady Hospital. That's right, I was born on a staircase. You came into life as a stepchild. No, that's not what I'm saying, Alonzo. I'm a ventriloquist. You are, I always tell you it's a big word. It starts with the letter V, and it has a lot of syllables. I thought you were a veterinarian. No. Where I live in Stone Mountain, in one of the strip centers, there is a veterinarian's office, that's right next to a taxidermist office. Honest to goodness, the sign says veterinarian taxidermist. That's a good combination, Either way, you will get your dog back. No. People will like that joke. Why? Because people like dogs. I don't. How come? I used to be a tree. My wife and I, we rescued a dog this past Christmas, and wonderful dog. So when I tell you that we rescued a dog, we've got a new dog, Alonzo, you should have a conversation. About what? I say I've got a new dog. I know. And you say, congratulations. What kind of dog is it? I thought you were doing a comedy show, man. That's boring. Alonzo, I have a new dog. I don't care. Would you please say congratulations? What kind of dog is it? It's not funny. Look, I know it's funny. I was funny in college. Funny in high school. Funny in elementary school. When I was a little baby in a crib, people used to look at me and say, congratulations, what kind of dog is it? Watch your hand, I'm a ventriloquist. Big word, starts with the letter V. Has a lot of syllables, something to do with my voice. I know what you happened. What? You had a vasectomy. No. What does that have to do with my voice? Because sometimes I talk like this. No. I've been doing ventriloquism since I was 10 years old. The first ventriloquist magician that I saw in Atlanta, Georgia, was a man named Clem Fortner. He was an Atlanta police officer who used to do a lot of shows. And Clem was my inspiration. I saw him at a Cub Scout blue and gold banquet. The Boy Scouts, a great organization. Any former Boy Scouts in the house? Sir, you remember the Boy Scout motto? And it is? Wow, they're doing a ventriloquist act. He's drinking water. You're throwing the voice. Be prepared. Yeah, we just finished doing shows in Savannah for the last about, 6 weeks. Yeah, and Savannah is the home of the Girl Scouts of America. Yeah, that's where they were founded. Yeah. Do you know the Girl Scout motto? I don't care if you are to tear, keep your hands off my cookies. All you think about, they've got kids here. Yeah, all you think about is sex. Gives me a pain in the neck. You're doing it wrong. Wait, what's I remember the first time I had a sexual encounter. Yeah, I was afraid. I was ashamed. You were alone? No. Mark Johnson was great. I mean, the mind read. Oh, yeah. I mean, I come from a show business family. Yeah. My grandfather on my mother's side of the family, Robert Tudor Sr., what? He was a singer in vaudeville. That's the truth. Yeah. My grandfather on my father's side of the family, Sherwood Alonzo Merchant Sr., was a nightclub mentalist, mind reader, and psychic. Yeah. And he was a real psychic. He was, yeah. He knew the exact day he was going to die. A judge told him. No. And we love doing shows with magicians because we've done shows at the Magic Castle in November. I know Joe has been the Magic Castle. Mark, you've probably done the Magic Castle. Yeah, we've been there 4 times in the years we've been a member. Yeah, and California is a great place. I know. I mean, when I was there, though, in November, I saw a guy get arrested. Where? In Los Angeles. Why? Because he had a small plastic baggie full of marijuana. Wow. See, I thought marijuana was legal in California. The marijuana in California is legal, yeah. The plastic bag is a Class 1 felony. Don't talk about drugs as a young lady there. Yeah, just say no to drugs, because they're not yours, they're mine. No. It was horrible in California, the fires that were in January. Yeah, and it was unusual for California to have those fires, because California is a very safety-conscious state. Yeah, that's why they elected Governor Gavin Newsom and Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass. Right. Because the best way to fight fires is with retardants. No. Did you see the punchline coming, sir? Because you were laughing so. That's good. I like that now. Anyway, yeah, we've been doing shows. We did shows in the Rio Grande Valley for the first 2 months of this year, entertaining at resorts in the Rio Grande Valley. Yeah, right on the border of Texas, yeah, and Mexico. Yeah, it's something else, yeah. I mean, you are a black man. I am a white man. You're not white, no. I've seen you naked. You're translucent. But people say, Mark Merchant, you're white, your partner is black. Yeah, is this politically incorrect? No, because I've been married. Carol Garrett knows this. I am married 37 years. Married old school to a woman. And my wife is a black lady. Yeah, so, it's not politically incorrect because she digs it. Yeah, I mean, it's multicultural. I'm into the multiculturalism, yeah. I am currently dating a lovely Mexican girl. I met her in Lawrenceville. A Mexican, yeah. Is it serious? It is serious. We are going to open on the square in Lawrenceville a Mexican soul food restaurant. What's it called? Nacho Mama. No. Yeah. I used to date a homeless girl, yeah. That was good because I could drop her off anywhere. No. For a while, I dated a girl. She was half Latina and half Asian. Half Asian, yeah, and half Latina. Yeah, a good combination. Yeah, she can trim your nails and cut your grass. No. One toke over the line. No, don't do this. Don't do it. Yeah. I mean, we talk about politics sometimes. Yeah, but people get upset. Yeah, with the word politics. Yeah. How old are you, young lady? I'm not going to embarrass you. Just tell me. You're 13. Yeah, so you're in school here in the Atlanta area, right? Yeah. So let's take, you know what dissecting a sentence or dissecting a word? Yeah. Let's take the word. What's your name? Veronica. Hey, Veronica, how you doing, honey? You looking so good. She's 13. Yeah. Let's take the word politics. Yeah, we'll dissect it. Yeah, the root word of politics is Polly, P-O-L-I, Polly. Polly means ninny, a lot. Next part of the word, ticks, which means blood-sucking parasites. Because you helped with the trick. That was great doing the Rubik's Cube. What's your name again? Wayne. Wayne, I like your red jacket. Yeah, I do, yeah. I mean, would you agree with me? It's become so divisive in our country. I know Republicans, they don't want their sons to marry Democrats. I mean, that's crazy. I know Democrats, they don't want their sons to marry women. No. That's a joke about the Democratic side. Let's do a joke about the Republican side. The current president, like him or loathe him, he's the president. But there is a district attorney in Atlanta, Georgia, who still would like to put Donald Trump in jail. Yeah, it's a real possibility Donald Trump could go to jail. Yeah, but when he gets out, it will make history. Yeah, you know why? He'll have a better-looking haircut. No. Okay, they didn't like that one. It's okay, Alonzo. Yeah. So we've been doing this for a long time, talking to each other. Yeah, and I brought you into my life when I met the lady to whom I'm married. Yeah, because my wife is actually a retired school teacher. Oh, yeah. Taught 38 years in Gwinnett County. Teacher of the Year in Georgia 3 different times. Yeah. And I did a school show in 1986 in the month of February. And that's when I met her. Yeah. February is a special month. February is President's Month. Yeah. February is the birthday of the Boy Scouts of America. And February is also Black History Month. Great. They give us the shortest month in the whole year. It's a time we honor the achievements of men and women of color in the United States. People like Dr. Martin Luther King, who I met when I was a young boy because my dad, Sherwood Merchant, was active in the civil rights movement. Dr. King had his great speech when he said, "I have a dream." Followed by Al Sharpton with his speech, "I have a scheme." No. I'll ask you a question about Black history. Okay, who was Matthew A. Henson? Who? Matthew A. Henson. I didn't know there was going to be a history test. Matthew A. Henson was a black man. Well, duh. Matthew A. Henson was an explorer. Really? Yeah, Matthew A. Henson went to the North Pole with Admiral Richard Perry on his first expedition. What do you think? I think the Admiral was no fool. He wanted to take somebody he could see. No. Now, as a ventriloquist, Veronica, yeah, the hardest words to say have the letter B, or M, or P. Right. So I want you to take a good look at Alonzo. Yeah. Look at my mouth. Yeah. What's the longest, hardest, goofiest word you can think of, Veronica? Hippopotamus. Wow. You're screwed. You know what hippopotamus means? It means there's a snart aleck in the front row. Watch, Veronica. Yeah, I'm going to make him say clearly and distinctly. That's right, clearly and distinctly. He's going to say hippopotamus. If at any time you see my lips move, it wouldn't be unusual. If at any time you see my lips move, yeah, I will personally pay you a $100 check or 10 cents in cash. Take it some days, Veronica, take the cash, because there's no way I can look at you. God, falling off. There's no way I can look at you, and he can look at you, and he can make me say hippopotamus. If I say hippopotamus, he's going to move his lips. I can't say hippopotamus, 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 hippopotamus. Can you say it backwards? Yeah. Hippopotamus. Turn your head around. You turned it. You got the stick on. Ow, it's moving. Mark, what? It goes the other way. I got to say, I've been married 37 years, and one of the things I do to keep my marriage alive is I am a romantic guy to my wife. I got married on stage at a magician's convention in 1988. Carol Garrett will confirm that. I had 600 guests at the wedding and didn't have to invite them a one. But I told Cindy, that's her name, that when we got married, I said, I don't mind gaining a wife, but I don't want to give up my girlfriend. So I treat my wife like my girlfriend. She tries to treat me like a boyfriend. And I send her a romantic text every single day. When I got here tonight, I wrote this text to my wife. If you're sleeping, send me your dreams. Oh, yeah. If you're laughing, send me your smile. If you're eating, send me a bite. If you're crying, send me your tears. I love you. She just responded, currently on the toilet, please advise. I'll be right back with one more character. How about it for Alonzo Jackson? Don't let his head fall off. Carol Garrett is the keeper of the doll. Ha 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 ha. Something to offend everyone. You are Asian. No kidding. How long it take you to figure that out? You low SAT scoring round-eyed white boy? Are you Chinese? Are you Japanese? I am Chinese. If I were Japanese, I would not work here. Why? I would own it. No. Look, tell them your name. Wing Tip Shoe. Wing Tip Shoe. Uh-huh. Ha 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 ha. Why are they laughing? They're laughing because your name, Wingtip Shoe, is a style of footwear. Oh, very sensitive, Mr. Politically Correct. Ha 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 ha. What is your name? My name is Mark Merchant. What's so funny? In my language, Mark Merchant means man who had no genitals. No, you're wearing a hat on stage, so it doesn't look professional. Uh-huh, Mr. Turtle Jacket. You like it? No. Why? You look like a gate agent at Delta Airlines. Delta, D-E-L-T-A. Don't expect luggage to arrive. Mark is here. He worked for Delta. Yeah. Delta has not lost my bag. I tell you who messes with your bags, and that's that government agency, the TSA. Right. TSA stands for Thousand Standing Around. But in order to be an agent for the TSA, one has to have an IQ of 180. That's why they hire them in groups of 3. That's Listen, I don't like you wearing that. I don't care you were wearing a Stuta jacket. Look, I had this jacket made in Hong Kong. Hong Kong, yeah. I mean, I had it made. I was on a world cruise in March on the Silver Sea cruise line. Yeah. The tailor shops are great in Hong Kong. Yeah, somewhere in Hong Kong is a 1971 Buick Skylark with no seat covers. The tailor shops there, they do a great job. They knocked out the jacket and the pants, I kid you not, in 2 hours. Wow, the name of the tailor shop, Taylor Swift. No. Ha 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 ha. See, he's tormenting me because this is my hat because I graduated from the University of Georgia. And you tell Tito? University of Georgia is a great school. I know, even the students get tenure. No. People say, Mark Merchant, what did you get your degree in at University of Georgia? Because they don't have a degree program in this. No, I got a degree in broadcast journalism. When I was in journalism school, my professors, they told me, they said, Mark Merchant, you write well, you write with authority. But it's clear to us that you're not researching the news. You're just making it up. That's not journalism. I was way ahead of my time. Had I continued on that path, I could be an anchor person today on MSLSD. Or on Fox News. Notice I'm bi-coastal. I'm not a Democrat. No, I'm not a Republican. No, I'm a registered libertarian. Yes. Wayne, no, yeah, you know what a libertarian is? Yes, a libertarian is a Republican who smokes weed. No, Don't do jokes like that. Why? People think you're on some kind of dope. I'm sitting with you. No. Hey, I'm 70 years old. I graduated from college in 1977. In those days, I experimented a little bit with marijuana, but I did not exhale. Which is the second greatest lie that president told. And the biggest lie that he told, I did not have sex with that woman. He wasn't lying, no. He was talking about Hillary. No. I believe in my jokes. I love my jokes. If Hillary Clinton were here tonight, we would still tell that joke. You're not smart. Why? Next week, we would read that you're in mysterious suicide. When we went to Hong Kong this year, I had the jacket made. In previous visits, we've been to China, mainland China, 3 times. Yeah. The first time we were there in 1988. You know, Donald Trump, yeah, when he was president the first time, yeah, the first place he went outside of the United States was to China. I know. He met with Premier Xi, and he only had one question for Premier Xi. How did you build this wall? Hey, it works. There's no illegals in China. No. I know you're looking at me now and you're saying Mark Merchant is a white guy. His character is Asian. Ladies and gentlemen, relax. I've been married 37 years. My wife is a beautiful Chinese lady. She designed this. He's from Utah, right? What you calling moron? No, never. Hey, we're out of time. Nice watch, thank you. It's a Rolex. It's a fake. It's not a fake. I got it in Hong Kong. Guarantee sake. No. This Rolex has a lifetime guarantee. Oh, yeah, if it ever stops, a little razor blade comes out and slits my wrist. Lucky you didn't get a pocket watch. That's a lot going on in the world now. Some of it is crazy, but we do have a new Pope, Pope Leo. And Pope Leo has already, his first miracle. Pete Rose is back in baseball. What are you doing? I'm putting you away. What? I'm putting you away. What? You go in the box. I don't want to go. I'm hanging. I don't want to get in here. How come? This is not fair. The black man got to go sit with nice Carol. I'm sitting in the box now. This is the DEI of the century now. You say to the black man and the Asian man get his butt stuck in a suitcase. Oh, no. You lost a shoe. No, I found one. I hate this part of the show. I don't want to get him, man. I don't. Ow! 你好吗？我好，谢谢，再见。1、2、3、4。Did I hurt your leg? No, you made me Jewish. I don't want to stay. What the hell? I don't. Wingtip, go to sleep. I think he's asleep. No, I ain't. What are you doing? I'm saying my prayers. You're saying your prayers? Yeah. I don't hear you. I'm not talking to you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Joe, for inviting me. My name is Mark Merchant. If you liked my part of the show, if you didn't, I'm Jeff Dunham. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Some help get back up.
Mark Merchant.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. 11 years ago, tomorrow, we had our first Atlanta Magic Night. We had had shows at Jerry Farber's side door prior to that. And I'd had some magicians, and Paul Spinagle's one of them, come to Jerry Farber's and do magic. But it wasn't until 11 years ago that I met Joe Turner. He is a dear friend, a fabulous magician. He moved out of Atlanta to Tennessee, but we still see him occasionally. He is my partner in this episode, and I adore him. So let's give a big hand for Joe M. Turner.
Keep it going for Mark. Holy smokes. Oh, so here we are. Well, it is great to be here on stage back at Red Light Cafe. It's my job to serve as the caboose of this little train. And so my work over the next 20 minutes or so will be to entertain you, amuse you, amaze you the best I can, using many of the skills and abilities that kept me from dating in high school. It's going to be really fun for you and kind of a tragic flashback for me. We'll get through it together. When I was a kid, I wanted to learn how to do magic, and all the books said you should start by getting a coin from your mom's purse or perhaps from your dad's change. And the book said, don't even do anything complicated. Just put it on the back of your hand. See if you can open and close your hand without dropping the coin. And the point of this was to develop a sense of balance, understanding the musculature of the hand, sort of some spatial awareness. And then the book said, put it on the first finger. Try to isolate the muscles of the second finger, lift it up, grab the edge, pull it vertically, and then let it flop over to the next finger. And to try to do that with every finger. And the book said if you did this every day for 5 or 10 minutes, like a little exercise, over time, it would get smoother and faster and faster. And so, thank you. Yeah, the book said if you did this long enough, people would clap. And so that was, it worked again. Yep. I'm glad you like it. Yep, 18 minutes to go. Now, my friends were like you. They were like, well, Joe, that's pretty cool that you've invested that much time learning to do something completely useless, but it's not really magic, is it? It's juggling, really. It's dexterity, the muscular control, but it's not really magic. Magic is when something disappears from one place and reappears somewhere else. Oh, thank you very much. Disappears one place and reappears somewhere. Oh, you like it? We'll try one more. Watch carefully. Oh, you liked that one. Yeah, so my friends were like you. They were like, yeah, sort of a half-hearted, halting applause. They were like, that's cool, but it's clearly not magic, right? It's sleight of hand. Somehow you're hiding the coin between your fingers or maybe up your sleeve, or somehow it's going through your hand, around the back. If only you had some kind of barrier made of steel or titanium or silk, so that when the coin went into your hand, if it disappeared, we would know it wasn't going through to the back, it wasn't going around the hand, it wasn't going up your sleeve. Then and only then, if it disappeared, we might believe it was magic. Thank you. So yeah, not much action in high school. But when I got to college, things did change a little bit. And it looks like I found the level of the room, too. So there we go. I wanted to close out my set tonight with a couple of my favorite pieces to share with you all. Before we started the show, I asked 10 people in the audience to list their 3 favorite magic tricks. So I'm going to do all 30 of those for, no, I'm just kidding. I asked 10 people to sign playing cards. And so if you have got a signed playing card, if you would just pass it down to the end, and we got 5 from there and 5 from there. Miles is going to collect them from both rows. He doesn't have to do anything complicated. He's just going to take the ones from behind you, and you're going to walk those up here, and they're going to give you a big round of applause for helping me. Thank you very much. This is an illusion that uses 10 playing cards, and I've had them signed so that people don't think that I've got 10 other playing cards. These are very interesting in that now we can identify whose playing card belongs to whom, and one at a time, they will disappear, fly up my sleeve, around the back of my back, and into the pocket, and with any luck, fly into the other hand. And that would be Gracie's card right there. How about a round of applause for Gracie? I'm going to try it again. Let's just see. 1, 2, 3. Up the sleeve, across the muscular and attractive manly chest. It's really sad that that was funny, actually. Down the side, into the pocket, hand empty. We walk in, we pull out the second card. This would be Caleb's card. How about a big round of applause for Caleb? That's 2 cards down, which means I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards remaining. Let's see if we can speed this up. We'll do 2 at a time. Okay, I think it went. Up the sleeve, across the valley of the shadow of death, down into the pocket, and there should be 2. 1, Chris, 2, Salter, Shannon. How about a round of applause for the 2 of them? And that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards remaining. I love this trick. It's one of those tricks that magicians love because it lets us show off that we have more methods than effects. But that's okay. We'll try one more. Up the sleeve, across the outer rim planets, and down into the pocket, and we've got... Oh, I think I did it wrong. I put 1 into the wrong pocket. That would be Olivia's card. A round of applause. And that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards remaining. Olivia, since I found your card, I'll let you decide. Would you like the next card to go to my right pocket or to my left pocket? It's your choice. Goes to my right pocket. All right. Up the sleeve, across the Romulan neutral zone, I don't know, and then down into the right, oh, there it is, the right pocket, and that would be Eric's card. Very good. And that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if she had said left, I want you to see it. I can do it the opposite direction. Snap up the sleeve, across, down, and that would be Veronica's card. Fantastic. That leaves us with 1, 2, 3 cards remaining. We've got Kyle. We've got Kim. I got nothing. I have no idea what that even is. Who is this? Is that you, Miles? That's you? Okay. How about the? Well, let's just look at these. We'll work on Miles's card. We'll work on Miles's card, the Ace of Clubs. So we'll give it a little snap up the sleeve, around to the pocket. Oh, wait. I think it got stuck on the shoulder. That would be Miles's card right there. Good job, Miles. That leaves us with 2 remaining. This would be Kim and Kyle, front row. Kim, you have the 6 of hearts. Kyle has the 3 of spades. Who should we do, Kim or Kyle? Who goes next? Kim. Kim's card next. The 6 of hearts. Watch carefully. I'm going to palm the card just long enough for my body heat to disintegrate it. when it passes invisibly. So that leaves me with Kyle's card here. Oh, sorry, I did the wrong one. That leaves me with, actually no, that's Kim's card down here and Kyle's card up here with a little rebound for those of you paying attention. I will tell you, Atlanta Magic Night has attracted a number of magicians. Many of them are in the audience tonight, and they've all been waiting for the last card. The first 8 or 9 cards, they couldn't care less. But they want to see, what is he going to do? Because they know that it's very difficult to hide a card in your hand. It wants to leak out in some places, and it's very hard to cover it. So we'll give it, you have to hit it just right, and it will disintegrate, and that leaves you completely free, and it goes into the pocket, and there's the final card. That is 10 cards. To be 10 pieces of paper, that's actually a pretty good bit of heavy lifting right there. So I hope you enjoyed the last 25 years of my life. Thank you to the connoisseurs. That's fantastic. All right. Well, I have a couple more things to share with you. And in order to do that, I wanted to know if there might be someone in the audience who has a working cell phone that has decent connectivity. And so they've got, at least 2 or 3 bars. And so you've got a good internet connection. I saw someone back there. You're double checking. Could I ask you to come up on stage? A big round of applause. We're going to pull people from the back. And your name again?
Katie.
Katie, fantastic. Before we get started, I do need to grab a couple of things. This could be important later. Katie, before we go any further, can you open your phone, close off whatever random apps you may still be running, and open your browser? Is that an iPhone or an Android? iPhone, so is that Safari? So just open up whatever your browser is, and we'll just set that down for now. In your mind, please take a single die, like you were playing Yahtzee, but just one of them. And in your mind, roll it so that you have now rolled a random number, correct? If you got that number in your mind, please reach in and grab out a card that has that number on it so that we don't, that's fine, take it, so that you don't forget and I don't forget. Put the rest aside. Your phone, if you will, you've got it, is it unlocked still? If you'll hand it to me. I'm going to let you watch this too. Is this Safari? You enter it here. Okay, I have an Android, so I don't know how to drive an iPhone, but I'm going to take us to an amazing site on the internet, which many of you are familiar with. It is a good place to go to waste a lot of time at work. It is a place that you can go to learn many things, some of which are true. Do you recognize this? What is that?
Wikipedia.
It is Wikipedia. Very good. So we're going to do a little mind reading using Wikipedia. Are you familiar with Wikipedia? Yeah, it's really cool. You go in there and you enter an article, and then you click on, one of the other links to another article, and the next thing you know, it's 5 o'clock. It's fantastic. So I'm going to put something right in here so you can see. What I've entered. I'm going to scroll. Well, I don't want you to see it just yet. I'm going to click on it right there. I'm going to let some people in the front row see what I entered. Very good. Don't say it. Okay, first question. Of all the people in the room, right? Where did I go to school, if you had to guess? You didn't check my Wikipedia article, did you? Okay, very good. So where would you guess that I went to college? Any ideas? Yeah. Auburn? Not a bad guess. Sort of it is a land-grant university. It is a land-grant university from the Morrill Act after the Civil War. It is, I'll give you a clue, it is SEC, it is maroon and white, and there are cowbells involved. Yeah. Oh goodness! Somehow this has come up. Go back to. Okay, very good. It is the other one, the land grant, Mississippi State University. And so you can look at this, and you can see that all of the blue links go to all of the other articles on Wikipedia. Eventually, you could cover all of them. And the way it works. So I could ask you if you wanted to think of a person, a place, a thing, anything that might have an article on Wikipedia. What would it be?
To look up?
Yeah, to look up.
Atlanta.
At the city of Atlanta, A-T-L-A. It doesn't. You don't have to fill it out. It just comes right up. And then there you go. I'll let you put your card in your pocket because you're going to need both hands. Take your phone, scroll down, and click on a blue link. What blue link did you click on, if you don't mind my asking? Yeah, what was the article? Railroad. And then scroll down and just click on a random link there, and we're just going to keep going. Click on your link. What was it? Baking, B-A, okay. And then what's another one? Click on another one. What'd you click on? Star. Okay, like Arcturus or Aldebaran or Beetlejuice or, okay, very good. What's another one? Water. Probably from the chemical reactions that are happening in the star. Maybe it's creating some. What about another one? Click on another one. Universe. Oh, yeah, so we're in like some kind of, we're in the astronomy section now. That's okay. Universe. Let's do one more just for fun. Beetle. Like the singer or the insect? The bug. B-E-E-T-L-E. And if you kept clicking, we could go on and on and on, but we filled up our board, so we'll stop there. Here's the interesting thing. Do any of these items, does this collection of items seem like it has a meaning to you? They're related in some way? Like star and universe are related. Baking and water are sort of related. I don't know where the beetle came from, but you saw as you clicked through your phone dozens of links per page or hundreds per article, and these are the ones that for whatever reason you decided to click on. Here's the thing. Mark is a mentalist. He's an amazing mentalist. He's able to read your minds. I think that Katie might be a mentalist too, but she's reading her own mind. She's being influenced in her choices by forces she doesn't understand. Katie, a minute ago, you rolled an invisible die. If you don't mind handing me the card, what was your number? It was the number 3. Let's just take a look. The third letter is a K, A, T, I, K, A, T, I. Amazing. With your phone, take that. A big round of applause for Katie. So here we are. A few years ago, you've heard the story. Mark Johnson came to me with this idea that he had bounced off of Farber, and it was like we were going to try to do something to promote live magic in the city of Atlanta. And so we did. We opened this show, and we landed here at the Red Light Cafe. Michael and Ellen have been so good to us. Please give them a big round of applause. I want to talk to you about why live live magic and live performing arts are impossible. Here we've got a piece of glass, plexiglass, and a wooden frame. Nothing more than what you see here. And when you put it together, it looks somewhat like a window pane. And in fact, in some ways, it almost looks like a screen. Most people in our culture do not experience magic live. Most people experience it through their screens. They scroll on their phones or on their tablets. They scroll through apps on all of their devices and their computers. And we're so locked into our technology that most people never see what you're seeing right now. What the opportunity to experience live performers creating music or comedy or ventriloquism or magic or jazz or any kind of theater or opera. They don't see it in person. They sit home and watch it on their screens. Our goal was to give this city an opportunity to not be trapped by the screen, but to get out and see it in person like you guys. And we've done that for 11 years. I could not be prouder of the opportunity to have helped create magic in Atlanta in this way for that many years. The end of our monthly series is tonight. But stay tuned. Don't delete your bookmark. Don't put us in your spam folder, because there will be pop-up shows. We have an invitation. We have interest. I was telling some people earlier, if I'd known you guys were going to come out for this, I would have been having finale shows every month. But stay tuned and don't give up on us. But before we go, I do want to say this. Thank you to Steve and Mark for being on the show tonight. Thank you to Michael and Ellen and the Red Light Cafe. Support this place wherever it goes and wherever the future takes it. Support live performing arts here. Could not stop without saying a huge thanks to Mark Johnson, my partner in crime, my co-producer, and most importantly to all of you and all of the performers and audience members who have been here for all these years. Thank you all very much. It's something I'll never forget. Thank you all very much. Hey, let's bring our performers back up on stage for another round of applause. Mark Johnson, come on up, buddy. And Steve Langston. And Mark Merchant. And I'm Joe Turner. You guys were great. Thanks for supporting us. We'll see you next time.